Hey everyone, Razbowski here, and welcome back to another Five Nights at Freddy's 4 information and speculation video. Today, once again, I am joined by the beautiful Doko.
What's going on, guys? I hope you are fantastic today.
Today, everybody, we're going to be talking about Plushtrap and the significance he has in the trailer. A lot of focus is put on this little guy, and myself and Doko have got some very interesting speculations and theories towards his significance in the brand new game. So we're just going to start off straight away with, he doesn't look like the rest of the Nightmare animatronics. If we have a close look at him, we will see that he hasn't got the big ass teeth like the rest of the animatronics. He's obviously a tiny, slightly cuter version, but he seems to work in a different way. It's like he's separated from them. Because if you've got the Freddles as well, yes, they are smaller, but they have got big teeth as well. They shift very quickly, very nightmarish, scurrying under the bed as they do, as they're seen in the trailer, and that kind of goes hand in hand with monsters under your bed. This guy is sitting separately in a solitary room, just looking at you.
Also as well, that this Plushtrap has 4 fingers. By now, the other Nightmare animatronics has 5 fingers. So again, it's just a little comparison that this guy seems to be definitely separate than the other animatronics.
And it begs the question, is he somehow influencing these hallucinations or these nightmares into the kids? Because if he is the only one that's potentially real, then is he somehow, has he got some sort of a phantom connection? Is he somehow making the child or the person we play as in the game hallucinate or have these vivid nightmares or these lucid dreams in which they are getting haunted? Which kind of ties quite nicely into Springtrap from Five Nights at Freddy's 3.
Yeah, because Plushtrap is very symbolic to Springtrap in Five Nights at Freddy's 3. And we know in Five Nights at Freddy's 3 that everything was hallucinations apart from Springtrap. And the interesting thing with that, folks, is that Night 1 is very, very important, because Night 1 in Five Nights at Freddy's 3, absolutely nothing happens. But as soon as the terrible package comes, Springtrap, all of it starts to happen. You get the hallucinations, you're going to die, that's it. Springtrap has caused all the chaos at Fazbear's Fright.
So when me and Doc have been talking about the significance of Plushtrap, and obviously he is just a toy version of, or that we know from the name, he's just a toy version of Springtrap. So does he have the same sort of, I don't know, nightmarish powers to create these hallucinations? We'll find out in the game, but it's very, very interesting to know how different he is from the rest of the guys we've seen.
Yeah, and again, how I hinted that it's a package, it's Plushtrap on the teaser. Terrible things come in small packages. It seems that that quote was focused on Plushtrap.
Yep, and well, he's small. He could potentially be terrible, and it ties in hand with the trailer, which was what have you brought home? What have you brought home with you? Are you a kid that's been at one of the Freddy Fazbear pizzerias and he's brought home this haunted doll, this haunted figure that's some kind of throwing some curse around the house and creating all these nightmarish scenarios? So again, those words seem to point towards the Plushtrap, because terrible things come in small packages, plus what have you brought home? They both seem to fit perfectly with Plushtrap.
Yeah, exactly. It could be to do with the auction as well. We still got the auction theory. Definitely. Possibly that this Plushtrap was brought home by the auction,
and he could have come from Fredbear's Diner, or at least one of the early diners when we saw Spring Spring Bonnie, and either Golden Freddy or Spring Freddy. There's no confirmation on his name yet, but we've seen the merchandise for the rest of the games. This could be the merchandise from one of the early locations.
Raz said earlier as well how Plushtrap seems to be separated from the animatronics. The mechanic's different as well. If you look at the trailer, it seems to me and Raz and everybody else, if you look at the top right, it's completely different to the time. It's actually a countdown to something. There's loads of different theories on what this game mechanic could be, but it's just to show that this is completely different than just surviving the night by the time. So
it's separate. It's a special mechanic for him. We haven't seen this mechanic yet in any of the games. He's also in a different location, which again signifies how important he could possibly be. You've got 4 different doors. You got 4 different options. You have got him jumping back up into the chair. It just shows he functions differently from the rest, and why is that? Why is so much attention being focused on this plush trap?
Exactly. That goes well with Five Nights at Freddy's 2. The puppet had a very special mechanic, and now we've learnt that the puppet is very important with the story. Again, with Five Nights at Freddy's 1, the mechanic of Foxy, he's very important as well. It just shows that it seems like if they've got a very special mechanic, they are very special as well.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. But there we go, guys. There is our thoughts and theories on Plushtrap and his significance within the game and the overall story. Scott seems to be focusing a lot of attention on this guy, whether it's to do with the Purple Man, whether it's to do with he's influencing all these nightmares and the rest of the nightmare animatronics is soon to be seen. But we are absolutely hyped. If you did enjoy today's video, then please hit that like button. Thank you so much for watching. And if you have any theories of your own about this little guy or anything else FNAF related, then pop it down in the comment section below.
Yep, if you're from my channel, folks, Raz's link will be in the description below. He's a fantastic guy, lots of FNAF theories, and lots of other Let's Plays as well.
Oh, bless, yeah. And if you're on the same, if you're on my channel, then head over to Doco's as well, because he does many wonderful games, including a Don't Starve series, in which we both are actually co-op, and which is really good fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right then, guys. Hope you have a good day. We love ya.
Take care, folks.